for this. Doing this.
Always.
Right there. Waiting on Facebook as usual. Hey, what's going on, world? It is me again, Ethan Smith, aka Mr. P.I.E.N. Another Saturday soulful session of expression sessions with my beautiful wife, my life, who's breaking stage left, yo, right. Hey, that's beautiful right there, right there.
Is that better?
See. Yeah, let me see if I take this out of my face. Hey, there we go. Look at that. You did that. As I was saying, another wonderful Saturday soulful session of expression sessions with my beautiful wife, my life, Miss Kiki. Say hey to the people.
Hey to the people.
That's it. The people want more than that. Hey, look at Zara.
Hey, y'all.
Making an appearance. It's been a while. You ain't no mommy camera over there, though. They don't see you.
Well, too bad.
Man.
I'm just kidding. Hey,
No,
y'all.
she wasn't. She was serious.
Shush.
Hey, Thelma. Hey, cousin. How are
There's a
you?
lot of cameras.
It is a lot of cameras. You a
You
star.
all right?
You all right? There's a lot of cameras in the bright lights. You beautiful, though. You shine bright for the camera. I like it. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
How's your day been? Like that?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh. Chicken tender.
Chicken tender? Chicken tender. They don't know what that means. So that.
Oh, chicken tender means I'm good. Chicken nugget means I'm bad.
Okay, so yeah, that's the little thing she got going on with me. It's been a chicken tender type of day. You know what, y'all? As hungry as I am, I can eat some chicken tenders right now.
I hope my shirt don't catch on fire.
Thank
There's
you,
a candle
cousin
in the
Thelma.
back.
Zaria, cousin Thelma says you're so pretty. Black girl magic.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
Let them know. That's right. Be proud of it. Let me let you over there in the camera. Y'all see our youngest right here. The youngest of 5.
I'm the smartest.
Hey,
I know the most knowledge.
give us some knowledge. Drop something on us.
1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8.
Mm-hmm.
8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 16 is 32. 32 plus 32 is 100. No. 32 plus 32 is 60 something.
60 something. Slow down. You got it.
You got this.
64.
There you go. Now what's 64? 64 there. You the smartest.
128.
All right. 128, 128?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah, I
That
guess
concludes
that's
our session.
I make the most sense.
it. Okay. What do you mean by you make the most sense?
I always know what's going on. The rest just go crazy. They
How
don't
do you
understand.
always know what's going on? Is it because you always ear hustling?
Yeah.
Is that it?
I gotta investigate people.
What do you have to investigate?
Just in case y'all might be trying to sell me up for adoption. I gotta know these things.
Why would we want to sell
Why
you
would
up
we
for
do
adoption?
that? You the best, you said.
'Cause I
Nobody
am.
wants to get rid of the best.
You boxing?
She dancing.
Oh, you dancing?
Yeah, this is the renegade for y'all.
I figured
Oh,
that's
let me-
what you
I
was
don't know what it
doing.
is. What's the renegade?
Mm-hmm.
Can I
I
see
figured
it?
that's what you was doing. It's a TikTok
Well,
dance.
do I need to put the music on?
No.
Oh, let me see it. Go ahead.
That's all I know.
Oh, is that one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Renegade.
Well,
is
y'all got to
something
do the
different.
TikTok dance together because I don't know.
That's not a TikTok dance. How would you be?
Oh, you just pop locking. You just do your thing.
Yeah.
So
She
what have you
getting
been
her
doing
10
all
seconds
day?
of fame or
Hey,
whatever she doing.
What have you been doing all day? You go?
Oh, talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been outside playing Roblox.
Yeah. What level Roblox are you on? What is Roblox?
It's a game.
Is it like Sims?
No,
What is it like?
father. It's like an app. The whole bunch of apps.
It's sort of like Sims because you have a character and you get to build houses, a different thing.
Yeah, you have to build houses in certain games because there's certain games like Bloxburg. You build houses and get money and go to work. It's like real life. There's a lot of role playing games out there.
So Roblox or reading?
I mean, either one is good, but what I do most of the time is Roblox, probably.
Yeah, but which one do you? So is that the one you prefer?
No,
No, you prefer reading?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, your hair's so long you can tie it in a knot under your chin.
Call me Count ZZ.
Count ZZ.
No,
Ah.
I don't have to. It's different.
What do you mean? What is it then?
Count ZZ. You can count on me. That's what it's for.
Oh, I like it. Count ZZ. You can count on me. I like it. Visionary. I like it.
In the comments if you like it when he's bald.
When I'm bald?
Yes, you bald.
Oh, I thought you were saying like in the comments if they like Count ZZ. You talking about like in the comments. If I'm bald and you like it.
He been bald for a while, so they already know.
Oh, that's okay. Then yeah, like Count ZZ.
I don't even see her, y'all. I'm going to the blue purple range on her, okay?
So yeah, mommy, you probably thinking get off.
I am working, Kevin.
You
You said get back to work and stop playing.
I
am
you to
working.
Stay on the show. You're doing great on the show.
No, mommy's probably thinking because I look a mess right now.
Oh,
I just
no,
came
you
from
look,
outside.
You look good. Somebody
Mommy.
already said you got that black girl magic
I
going
can see
on.
it in her eyes. I can just see it. I can see it in her eyes.
You gonna sing about it?
No,
Why not?
because I don't like to sing in front of the public, and this is live, and that's stupid.
You gonna dance, but
you
you
gonna
gonna
dance,
sing.
right? And you just sung, right? I can see it in her eyes. You just sung.
That was a little bit.
Oh, you
Don't
just
give-
gave him a
don't
little
give him
bit,
some more.
little preview.
Don't give them what you got.
You need some music?
No,
Oh.
No.
I
Okay.
don't want music.
Well, I don't know how it happens at y'all house or what goes on at y'all house. Hopefully, it's as fun and entertaining and as exciting as ours. Because you know your house is full of something. And I hope it's laughter. I hope it's love. I hope it's joy. I hope it's peace. Yes, it can be annoyance. It can be irritating. It can be a ton of things. But isn't it great when your kids want to come be around you and be a part of your life? Isn't that the things that we actually ask for and sometimes plan for in life? When I had kids, I'm going to be the best mom. I'm going to be the best dad ever. I'm going to spend time. I'm going to show them stuff and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know, I'm just saying, right? So we planned for this. This is what you expect. This is what you expected. To have a relationship with your daughter, to be able to talk, interact. You actually planned for that, right? In some shape, form, or fashion, you thought it in your mind. This is what I'm going to do to make sure I be a good mother, have a relationship with my daughter, blah, 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 right? So you plan for that.
Right.
That. I mean, at least that's what I think.
Yeah, relationships have to be built. They don't just happen.
So here's my question, and here's my question, and here's our topic for today. How do you expect to get anywhere if you're running around going everywhere and you don't have any plans for where you say you want to be? I know I said a mouthful, but hear me out. How do you expect to get anywhere if you're running around with everybody going everywhere, but you haven't made plans to be where you say you want to be? That makes sense?
Say it again. Come on now.
How? No. How can you get anywhere if you're running
don't have a
around
plan?
going everywhere with everybody, but you haven't made plans to go where you say you want to be in life?
So sound like I'm not focused.
You could call it that, or it's not that serious till you really don't want to go there. It just sound good to say. I guess that would be. It could be not focused. It could be a lie. It could be a dream. It could be something that felt good in the moment. Ooh, check this out. Thank you, Jesus. Hold on. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you today, thanking and praising you for your many blessings, hoping that you lead us and guide us and presenting us a word to feed to your people and to feed to us through us, Father. Allow us to be vessels and used in a way that we can help someone else as you help us. The God of all gods, the creator of all creators, the God not for color, the God not for gender, the God for not what he looks like for me to somebody else, but for what God is to that individual that's hearing our voice right now, that's being touched right now. For that, God, for them, Father, you know how to reach them and how to get to them. But I ask that you use us to allow something to come out of our mouth, to fill their hearts, to fill their spirit, to glorify you, to glorify them, to give them the power, the strength that they need to take their mind to the next level in life, that they want to get everything out of life that they deserve. How can we go anywhere if we running around going everywhere with everybody, and we don't have plans to go where we say we want to be in our lives? How can we know what you want for our lives if we don't talk to you about our lives? So I ask that you give us the words to talk to the people about our life and how we got where we're at in life and how we're going where we're going to be in life, by the things that we do and the things that we went through. So I ask that all this in you, in Jesus' mighty name, we pray. Babe, you got something? Excuse
Amen.
me. Amen. Amen. You ain't had nothing. You could have said
I
that.
said, mm-mm.
Out my eyes was closed.
I said, mm-mm. I didn't. I said, mm-mm.
I didn't hear you say.
You said your eyes were closed. I said, mm-mm. So your ears was open, but your eyes was closed. I said, mm-mm.
But I know you said mm-mm, but I didn't hear mm-mm.
Oh, well, you should have said that. You said
I
my
think
eyes
I
was
heard
closed.
amen, but I didn't hear you say mm-mm.
My eyes were closed, but I
Oh,
said.
I got what you said. But no, you said, I said,
wah.
but you were shaking your head. I said, so I thought you were saying, I said, but no, I really didn't. I was shaking my head. You know what, whatever. I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
It's like the TikTok. And the lady like, so put this on your chin.
You know what? His chin is right here, but that's not
I
that.
am putting it on while you said.
Because she
your
said
chin is
she
right
was like,
here.
follow me or something, wasn't she?
She said, put this on your chin.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he was doing like chin.
I'm not him. I would have did that because
But
I
babe,
hear things.
I said,
Again.
Like, but my eyes were closed.
My eyes were closed. I was looking down. I didn't hear you say mm-mm because I was in my own thoughts talking to the Father.
Okay.
I had my own thoughts going on, so I wasn't thinking about what you were saying.
Okay.
That's why I asked, did you have anything? That video was so funny.
It was so funny. He was getting so upset. Ooh.
So, here we go. We're going to jump right into this. How do you expect to go anywhere? Do you have plans to go anywhere? You run around with everybody doing everything that the world say we should do, how we should live. We quarantine when they say quarantine. We out when they say be out. We own this when they say be on this. We off of that when they say be off of that. But we don't plan to go where we say we want to go. Me and my wife was talking the other day during our family time with the kids, and I had, been writing down a bunch of scriptures lately since I've always been messing them up on y'all and having you go find it for yourself. I figured I'd write it down to 2 or 3, and it's been pulling some stuff out of me, and I'm actually looking through my book right now to find this one to goes with the topic that we're talking about today, making plans for where you say you want to be in your life, what you want out of life. And you'll often hear me talk about plans for your relationships, plans for your children, plans for your job, your career, or your business. You'll hear me talk about plans. You'll hear me talk about your mindset. You'll hear me talk about readiness. That's where we're going with this, to get your mindset ready, to have plans to move you forward in the next stage of your life. It's been a lot of inspiration. It's been a lot of fun. But now I have to make sure we give you something tangible. And, hey, quick announcement. I don't know what you call this announcement. I don't even know if it's an announcement, but a quick update. So what we call it, sharing, or we going to be streaming on a Facebook business page?
Oh, we're going to attempt to next week.
No, we ain't going to attempt.
Stream from the Facebook business page.
And that's just Ethan Smith. No one. No Ethan J. Smith one. All right, but it'll be more information.
Actually Mr. P.I.E.N.
Oh, you switched it?
I believe it's Mr. P.I.E.N.
I don't know, y'all.
We'll post it.
We'll post it. Next week, we gonna, what's the name? I got plans for my dream, 50,000, featuring down to the runway. Got a plan. Absolutely, you have to plan. You have to plan. So, getting back into planning and where you planning on going and what you planning on getting out of life. How do you expect to get anywhere if you running around going everywhere with everybody, but you haven't made plans to get to where you say you want to go in life? reading in the Bible the other day, and one of the scriptures I pulled out was Habakkuk 2:2, and it always said, "Write down the vision and make it plain. Write down the vision and make it plain." That's all. That's how I heard it in my mind. I don't know where I got it from, where I heard it from, but I would often say that: write down the vision, make it plain. Write down the vision, make it plain, and make it plain on tablets so that a herald may run with it. Somebody can take it and run with it, right? Mm-hmm. The other day when I was reading this in my Bible, it said, "Write down the revelation and make it plain." Now, the vision is my vision. What I see for myself. Lord, this is my vision to be back with my family. Lord, this is my vision to be #1 motivational speaker in the world, life coach, business entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it. Best father, best husband. Write down the vision, make it plain. But when I was reading, it said, write down the revelation. And the beginning of Revelation is to reveal, revel in, reveal how I was looking at it. How can I know what God's revelation is for my life if I'm not in his word? How can I know what the vision is that I'm supposed to put down if I'm not getting in his word? And a lot of times I understand why we don't make plans, because we don't sit down and talk to God. And if you don't believe in God, that's cool, that's your thing. But we don't make plans because sometimes we don't sit down and work with ourselves. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We get up with this what I like to call B to BRM, or we'll just say BRM for short. And what do I mean by that? And I know we talking about plans and how to get there, but what do I mean by that? We get up with this basic mindset. What do I mean when I say a basic mindset? As an American people, as an American public, we wake up with the idea, okay, I wake up at 6 or 7, I go to work from 9 to 5, I come home, I cook dinner, I go hang out with my friends on the weekends, I got save for kids' college funds, I have to do 401k. Like, this is the basic general concept of most of the American people when they look at life, right?
Right.
So what that prepares you for is to not make plans, because someone is already giving you your plan. What do I mean when I say they've already given you your plan? Your job tells you, I plan on paying you $15, $20 an hour for you to show up at 6 a.m. and you're going to be here to 4 p.m. Right? That's part of your plan. So no matter what, in order for you to get money, I have to adhere to the plan that they set forth for me. So you might have planned to do that. Wake up at 5:30, go do that, go get this money. This is what I have to do. Mm-hmm. You might have planned to do that, but you never set a plan to get to where you want to go in life, because you wake up, you go to that job, and you say, I'm tired, I'm sick and tired of being here. I don't want to go to this job no more. They don't pay me what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? But this is what you agreed to.
Right.
Now that you've learned more and you've grown more, you're expecting someone else to do more for you, but you're not doing it for yourself.
Absolutely.
How do you expect to get anywhere if we run around everywhere? We're chasing things at jobs. We're chasing things in relationships, but we're not chasing the thing that we say we want by making a plan and making a schedule. And people often say to me, and this is a pet peeve, and I don't have a lot of them, is I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. I say it at times. My wife say it at times. There's no such thing as not enough time. We all get 24 hours in a day. We just don't plan a day out. We don't plan a time out that we have. It's like the man with the 10 talents in the book of Matthew. I thought that was a cold-blooded scripture. Here, babe, I'm going to give you this. And you like, ooh, check this out. I brought you back 3 or 4 more. I'm like, cool, sweet, take some more. But the one dude who's like, I buried yours because I know you like to keep it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the 10 talents, right? I buried yours. And he said, take it away from him. He ain't do nothing with it. Cold-blooded, I thought to myself.
Right.
God's supposed to be merciful. Like, he took away his talents. I thought that was cold-blooded. But then he said, it's you didn't do anything with what I gave you. So when people say to me, there's not enough time, I'm saying to myself, God must be saying to himself, what? You want me to give you more time and you can't manage the 24 I gave you? You want me to give you more money and you can't manage the 50,000 I gave you? You want me to give you a different relationship when you can't manage the relationship that you're in? Why? Because you didn't plan for anything to be successful. People have always given us the plan, starting with your parents. I know, it hurt. I'm going to tell you anyway. They gave you a plan for your life. And I get it. Part of that plan we need it to help us get along in life and figure out life. Time out, tactical pause. So we got a comment over here and it's been there for a minute. You want to read it?
Yes.
Because I forget what we was talking about.
A lot of times people have grown comfortable in their situation, which may not require a lot. And they know when they are starting something new, it's going to require you to do things you've never done. That's so true. It
Can
may
you elaborate
also
on that?
require you to leave some people behind. Ooh, that's so good.
Don't talk
We
about
get
it.
comfortable, and there is no growth in comfort, but we like comfort. It makes us feel good. And a lot of times we attempt to take, people with us, and we just grow. Once we grow, we can no longer take them with us, and that is a big thing. Some people don't want to leave, certain people behind.
But here's the thing. I think the reason they don't want to leave certain people behind because they don't understand that if they make a plan to grow in their life, they can bring those people that's behind with them. If we're both in the bucket together, I have to leave you behind at some point for us to move forward, right? So if it's like when I talk to one of my best friends from back at home, he probably don't mind if I say his name, but I won't. And he talked about the other day, about a week ago, when we was on the phone, he talked about how he would see me getting up, going my book bag, going back to school to get my diploma. Like, man, he had plans. Like, he wasn't caring about what nobody saying, what they was talking about. He didn't know how long he was going to take. He just had a plan that I'm going to get this high school diploma by any means necessary. And I didn't think of it like that. I really didn't have a plan set in concrete and stone about how long it was going to take me. My plan was just to get it. And some of us just don't even have that. We don't even have the plan just to get it. To get single and get healthy, mentally healthy, spiritually healthy, physically healthy, to get up and read, to get educated. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that. Or we don't execute that. I won't say we don't have it because we all have it. We don't execute it because somebody has gave us the plan for our day, and then we wake up with our whole day scheduled around our job, our kids, our spouse, because your life becomes their plan, and you wonder why you never get to the life that you say you want because you don't have any plans. Write down a revelation and make it plain. Why do I keep going back to that? Write down a revelation and making it plain, because when you spend time with God or you spend time with a higher power, he'll reveal some things in you that he wants you to know and understand. And then you can let him know what you want. And it goes off into Proverbs. A man plans his way, but the Lord orders his steps.
And another thing about, leaving people behind, when you make the decision to grow, you don't make the conscious decision to say, okay, I'm leaving everybody behind. It just kind of happens because it seems like when you make the decision to grow and people are uncomfortable with your growth, it just seems like you have no choice if you want to grow but to let certain people go so that you can go forward.
Absolutely.
And whether you are able to come back for them or not is really
I ain't coming back.
Is really up to them, because even when I get where I'm going, if you don't want to be there, then I really don't need you there sabotaging the growth that I've built. I'll just have to make new friends as I go. But
that's it. That's what it is.
That's not always an easy thing, when you have that one
life,
buddy or that one friend. But then here's the thing that connected you a lot of times to that friend was the comfort. And so once you grow past that, you get back with that friend and you like, wow, we really don't have anything in common because I'm not the same person. And the only thing that connected us was, the comfort, the job, the relationship, that thing that held us together is no longer there because I have grown or they have grown. And we get together and it's like crickets. Like it just doesn't fit anymore. We're not a perfect pair anymore because of growth. So,
because different people make different plans for their life.
Absolutely.
And we wonder how people end up in places, because some people actually make plans for their life to change their life. You're going to get exactly what you planned for or not planned for. You're going to get exactly what you speak out of your mouth or what you not. I said it, I think, last week. Confucius says, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
Right.
If you say I can't sit down and create a schedule and make a plan, but you can sit down and know that at 8 o'clock, this is an old show, I don't think it come on no more, but whatever. At 8 o'clock, I'm gonna really say an old show so I know I'm wrong and don't be right. You be like, oh, he be watching TV. Yo, he be nah. Anyhow. At 8 o'clock, you know that Scandal come on. You plan on watching at Sunday or Power. Back in the day, Sunday 9 o'clock Power used to come on. I didn't plan to watch Power because I don't got cable. I plan to go to the library the next day and watch it for free on the internet. So anyhow, if you could plan for that in your life, what else can you plan for in your life? I like to look at it with this simple analogy when I think about choice, right? Because we choose to plan or not plan. We choose to grow and move forward or not grow and move forward. I know it's a cold-blooded world. It's racism out here. It's classism out here. It's sexism out here. It's a lot of isms out here. It's P.I.E.N.isms out here. Like, this has been brought to you by Mr. P.I.E.N and the good people of Mr. P.I.E.N LLC. P.I.E.N isms is out here, okay? But it's a lot of isms out here. What is not out here, though, what people are not talking about out here, is what are you planning to do out here to get what you want in life? And that's what people are not talking about. And that's what that thing is that we really need to dive into and dig into. Yes, yes, yes. You have to be good for other people. But how can I be good for you if I'm not good for me? How can I tell you or help you to get somewhere if I didn't plan to go nowhere? It's the blind leading the blind.
Absolutely.
You don't believe me? We do it with our kids. What was that? Forbes magazine I was reading. It says 65% of the world are visual learners. And if you don't start creating plans, if you just start waking up, going to work, complaining about your boss, if you just start waking up looking for Friday to go hang out, if you don't start setting plans to go back to school, if you don't start setting plans to go get some therapy or something to heal your relationship, if you don't start setting plans to do anything constructive or positive to move your life forward, the children that you have that you say you want to have a better life will have the life maybe 5% or less greater than what you have based off of what they see. I never used to set plans or set goals in 2015. When in 2015 I was in Egypt and my first sergeant talked to us about setting goals and I just spit out some goals out of my mouth randomly and told my guys, don't worry about that, man. Ain't nobody gonna do that anyway. When those things became a reality because I spoke it out of my mouth, that's when I realized how important it was to plan. I want to know, what are you going to start doing to plan your life better? What are you going to start doing with your mindset? Because that's where it starts there. And you already know how to plan. You had to learn that from elementary school. Middle school, you got homework coming up. You got a plan to study for a test. You got a plan to to talk to your parent at the right time to ask you go to the game that's coming up. Like, you know how to plan. But it goes back to what I said earlier. People have been giving us a plan for so long. Man has been giving us a plan and pushing God's plan for your life out of your life, and man has been giving you his plan. Come in here and work on my land. Come in here and work in my factory. Come in here and work in my office. Come in here and sit in my cubicle for 8 to 10 hours a day. I got a plan for you. This is what I need you to do. I need you to put these numbers in. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. That's the plan for your life. You be so whoa out, so tired from that mundane robotic stuff and all the gossip that's going around in the cubicles around you. I understand why you ain't got no plan when you get home. You got kids asking for food. You got a husband asking for sex. You got a wife who wants the new Louis bag. You got a lot going on. You planning how I'm going to stay alive to get back to work tomorrow to pay these bills. I ain't knocking you. I got you. I know. But what I'm saying to you, though, if you don't start planning something for your life, if it's 30 minutes today to change your life, if you don't start planning to sitting down with God and asking him, what do you have for my life? What's your plan for my life? Allah, Buddha, Jehovah, what you call them, how you decide to interact. If you don't...
Leger said, what if people don't think they need a plan?
They say
Like
time.
it will happen on its own.
Cool, and I'm gonna say this. They say time heals all wounds, right? Have you ever heard
I
that?
have.
And people, it's like, what if they think they don't need a plan and it will happen on its own? A bone will heal on its own. Time heals all wounds. But a bone that will heal on its own without treatment may not heal properly. So a life lived without a plan may not be fully lived to the best of your advantage, because if a bone is broken in my arm and I give it time, it's gonna heal. But my arm might go from being 100% extended to now it's 90% extended because that 10% didn't get worked on. But if I make a plan to go to the doctor and see the doctor and have the doctor put a splint on it, or if I make the plan to go to the music therapy coach and see the music therapy coach, or go to see the relationship coach, or go to see the mechanic for my car, if I make a plan to go get a little bit of help and then the doctor put his splint on it or mechanic do his thing or whatever the profession is, now you got 100% full flexibility, full use. So for those who think that you don't need a plan, if you don't make a plan, then you plan to fail.
And then we ask ourselves the questions year after year. Why is my life not moving forward? Or I've often said, or I've often heard people say, this is not where I plan to be. But did you actually have a strategy, a plan to get where you wanted to go? Or did you just think it was going to happen?
Absolutely.
So if your life is the same year after year, and you must look at, what you're doing or what you could be doing different so that you're able to get a different outcome.
Absolutely. That is absolutely right. LeJay said, amen. It's about optimizing your potential. That's right. That same best friend of mine, that my buddy, God love him. Love him to death.
Daddy?
I know I did that. I was attempting to see if I could bring her on camera. Stop.
Oh.
See, it'll be a split screen. She'll be up here, down here, and you'll be able to FaceTime see her.
Ah.
Only you will. They won't.
Oh.
You didn't know I was doing it. But a lot of times it don't work. I did it for the first time with Thelma. I never planned for it. I just wanted to check it out because it's on there.
Okay.
Anyhow, that same friend that I would be talking to, we both went through similar relationship problems. Separate, back together again. Separate, back together again. And you can hit N if you want to. Separate, back together again with our significant other. We went through those same things. And he would just be like, dog, I'm just going to give it time. I'm just going to give it time. You don't add time to give it. It ain't yours. Like, again, it goes back to that broken bone. Give it time, it will heal. That means I take my hands off of it. I leave it alone. I just let time do what it do. Let the world keep spinning. Cool, you ain't going to stop the world from spinning. You ain't going to stop time from moving. But you get to control what you do while the world is spinning in this time that you have. And I would say that to him. Time not going to fix it. And the more time that he didn't touch it, the worse the problem got. Now you at a time in your life where you ain't got no choice but to set a plan and start figuring out, Lord, how the heck I'm going to get out of this one? Because I just let time go. I just not let planning go. And now I just let my life go. Now you 50. Now you 60. Now you 40. Now you 30. You're 20. Because sometimes we get it young and we understand this is the way my life's supposed to go. This is what I need to plan to do for my life. But people tell you, no, you're not right to do that for you. You can't do that for you. And then what happens? Same thing I said earlier. People start to give us plans for our life, and we never hear God's plan for our life. And then our life winds up in turmoil for a while. So my question again is, how do you get anywhere if you running around everywhere with everybody? But you not making the plans to go where you say you want to go in life. And don't ask me how I keep remembering that question, because I be forgetting as I'm thinking about it. But it come back to me because I planned to use it, right? I planned on being here, y'all. Y'all heard me talk about this, and I have to focus more on this because this is what we doing. We need to help relationships. We need to help families. We need to help individuals. I'm not just here to be fun and giggling all the time. We here to really help people transform their life, because your life is meant to be transformed. And the way you transform your life is by start attacking your mind, by setting plans in your life. I talked about it earlier. I mentioned it earlier. We wake up with a basic ready mindset. I'm going to work on Friday at 7 o'clock. Me and my husband having sex because the kids is at grandma's house. You know, and you might have that plan. On Sunday, I go to missionary meeting at 8. You know, on nighttime, I watch Power at 9 when that came on. You might have that plan, but you don't say, I'm going to go read my book. I'm going to go sit down and take a bubble bath. I'm just going to go walk with Tim Kedia by myself. I'm going to call my auntie. I'm going to call my mom. I'm going to call my father. I'm going to call my girlfriend. I'm going to read and study my art that I like to draw. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to ask God what he wants for me to do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We don't do that as individuals, and then we wind up in broken relationships. We wind up in church homes that abuse their power and abuse our innocence. You know what I'm saying? You abuse the babes in Christ. We work at jobs that abuse us, who don't really care about us or don't treat us like anything. It's just real. It's just what it is. You can call it what it is. You know it. They don't care about you like you care about yourself, but they treat us that way because we didn't plan to take ourselves to a higher level. What you got, babe? Learn the entire bit. Learn what you want. Move in that direction. Absolutely. McGinnis. That's it. Experience is a great teacher. It's not the best teacher, but it's a great teacher. Write down the write the revelation. Then the Lord replied, write down the revelation.
Slow down.
And make it plain on tablets so that a herald may run with it. So somebody can take it and run it. But you got to sit down. You got to talk to them. And you got to learn it, as McGinnis said. You got to learn it and learn what you want. How do you learn that? Pop. Michigan, y'all know what I'm talking about. Not Fago either. Pop. Purpose over profit. Ask the Lord what your purpose is. How do you find out what your purpose is? By switching your mindset from just waking up and doing what the world say with this basic ready mindset. And you got to switch to what I like to call a battle ready mindset. You got to prepare for war. So pop, purpose over profit. Sit down, talk to your higher power, your spiritual authority, universe, God, Buddha, Allah, God first, universe, whatever you want to call it. Who you talk to, okay? Your grandma, whatever. The shamans, whatever you talk to. Talk to them and ask them what your purpose is in life. I know some people don't like that, but I want to make sure I get everybody. Because y'all all talking to God. So anyhow, I want to get everybody.
Right. Got it.
Pop, ask them what your purpose is. Find out what your purpose is. Work on that. And then that'll bring your profit to you. Start making a plan for that. As McGinnis said, learn what you want. Then learn what that is, how it functions, how it ticks, how it clicks. Set a mindset to go from basic, just waking up and doing what everybody else is doing, to a battle, to attack and plan and get everything that God has for me in life. Because he said, I came to give you life, and I came to give you life more abundantly. I came to give it to you. Now, in order for me to give it to you, you got to show up where I'm at to get it. If I give you a car and say, come to my house, get it, come to me. All who broken weary, come to me. I give you your gift. Make a plan and sit down, talk to me. I'm going to reveal some things to you. I can tell my wife and some people can run around and be like, yo, you hear Ethan Smith, a.k.a. Mr. P.I.E.N, they killing them. They run with the vision. They run with the revelation. They run with the plan. Because I made a plan and we touch and we reach the world. But you got to come to them, y'all. You got to come to them. You got to give them a plan. Then you got to be patient and let them order your steps in the Lord. And then you get where you're going.
Hey, nah.
Zaria's back. True. Hashtag pop experience. Yes. What you got for him, Zaria? I was just taking a tactical pause anyway. Hey, y'all talk to Zaria for a second. I got to take a little boy's break.
Little boy's break.
There you go, Zaria. Thank you.
Lil Rip.
You can have my seat.
Nah, I'm okay. I'm not gonna be here forever.
You got something for us?
Bing, 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 bing. No, you just...
Success is in his hand, your shirt says. Success is in my hand. That goes right along with the message.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just...
Your success is in your hand. You just have to
Advertising.
make a plan for it so you can get there.
It's advertising the shirt.
It's advertisement.
Okay, cool.
Indeed. You gonna sit down on that note?
Yeah. I'm tired of standing.
You just came on to be cute. Oh my goodness.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding with y'all. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You got something on success? How are you being successful in this quarantine?
I don't know. I mean, not real B.
I gotta talk about something now.
You got a plan?
No.
What about summer is upon us?
Well,
Get some summer things going as much as we can. You can't really go anywhere because camps and stuff like that are not in session.
Spring clothes.
well, it's not really good because it's like our bedtime. That's not no.
It's at 10 o'clock. You have your whole day.
But not. That's summer. I need to stay up.
Doing
Put a
what?
poll out there. Ask the people, do they think a 10-year-old should stay up past 10 o'clock? Put a poll out there. Ask the people.
All right. Dislike if you think that I.
Thumbs up if you should be up. Thumbs down if they say
Yeah, thumbs up if I should be up, thumbs down. If I get enough,
If you should be up what? Past 10 o'clock?
yeah.
What would-
About 11. One more hour, 11.
So a 10-year-old should stay up.
A 10-year-old should be up, should 11.
Thumbs down, she should not.
11. Come on, people. I know y'all love me. Y'all barely know me, but hit those renegades on those haters. We gonna move along.
All my parents out there, do y'all let y'all 10-year-olds stay up past 10 o'clock?
But I'm 10 years old, about to be in the 6th grade. Come on
Who planned
now.
for that? Who makes plans to say my 10-year-old gonna be up 10, 11 o'clock?
Well,
You
y'all
get-
do, but we picking a poll here. You said I can make the poll.
Yeah, you got an extension. Your regular bedtime is 8:30
That's not
during
nice.
the school year
But now it's gonna be 9 because
because
Yeah.
you're going up to middle school and you'll be going to school a little later.
and I like Cheez-Its.
That was random,
I
but
like
thank you.
Cheez-Its. You're welcome.
Did you get your votes in?
Not yet. I don't know.
Nobody submitted a vote. They probably not sure what's going on. At
Okay, are you done? Can I have my seat back or no?
I'll be waiting. Y'all vote.
Okay,
Thumbs up
we'll
if I
let
should
you
stay
know.
up to 11. Thumb down if I can.
All right, we'll let you know what happens. Thank you.
To y'all. Now.
Her shirt goes with the topic. Success is in her hand. Yes. Time now.
Yeah. Hey, now there, boys and girls. I was back from the little boys' world.
Thank you.
Well,
TMI. But thank you.
I think I didn't have anything else. I had to make it rhyme. You know how it go.
Thank
What did I
you.
miss?
Zaria.
What she say? Okay, y'all. So, getting back into this thing, we talking about plans. A lot of times, the other day I posted my life certificate, life coach certification level 1 starting out on my page. And I had been talking about this for a while and I never really made plans for it. I did not make plans for it. But the opportunity came up and it presented itself. And sometimes we don't always have plans. Sometimes an opportunity comes up and presents itself.
Success is in her hands. Let her stay up.
She got one. I mean, I guess if she got one vote, I gotta take it. It beats anything else.
Right.
I didn't make any, I didn't make any plans to start that process when I did. But when it came up, I jumped right up on it, and then I adjusted the plans that I have. And sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you ask God for something or you speak something out there to existence. It's like you said, a man plans his way, but the Lord orders his steps. You don't know in what order that's going to come in. And sometimes you have to shift and adjust.
Yes.
And if you got that relationship with God, he'll reveal to you, yo, this me. I'm saying pull the cord on this. This is the time. I know this wasn't in our plan, but I'm shifting something. Y'all don't believe me? Check this out. Saul, he was on the donkey, Damascus. I'm gonna kill some Christians. He had the papers and everything. I'm about to knock y'all off. He got knocked off the donkey. His plans got changed. And then he was worshiping and serving the Lord. Right? Instantly. And sometimes that happens to us in life. You don't believe me? 2007, I was coming home from Iraq, right? Plans. I ain't had no plans. I was coming home. I was going to be with the mother of my child, ex-wife, right? I was going to be with her. And I remember talking to my sister on the phone. And she said, well, what if God put you and Tim Kedia back together? Whatever. I'm like, God ain't going to do that. I got plans. I'm doing this, that, and the third. Man, listen to me. Within 48 hours, our plans had changed. Now, it's been a roller coaster because I was, God kept giving me plans. I kept throwing them away, picking up my own plans. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't laugh at me. Yeah, laugh at me. Laugh with me. Most of y'all got plans you didn't throw away because you didn't like it. And you're like, no, Lord, your word said a man gives you your plans. I'm going to give it to you and then. But first, you got to reveal it to you. You got to pull some things out of you. Then it'll probably let you know. So anyhow, I didn't have no plans to be back here. But God just, boom, interjected. And then we were back together. So I planned to make it work. Planned to figure out how to make it work. It happens, y'all. But please start planning somewhere in your life. Stop just waking up, running around, going everywhere for everybody and letting everyone control your life. And you feel like you have no control whatsoever. All because you were afraid to do something as simple as sit down, take out a notepad and the paper, and write it down. You ain't got to know. You don't just write something. 8 o'clock, I'm waking up. Yeah, I said it. 8 o'clock, I'm waking up. Waking up. 10 o'clock, I'm eating breakfast. I'm like, please just start planning something. I know it sounds crazy, but you're getting up anyway. Use your job as your excuse. I got to be to work at 7. I'm waking up at 5:30 or whatever time you wake up. I'm taking the shower at 6. I know it sounds stupid because you're like, I already know to do that. But yeah, if you start to plan to do it, it unlocks another portion in your mind because your mind is not just being basic, it's being battle prepared. Oh man, we about to do something at a certain time. I gotta ready myself for this run now because my body's adjusted to this time. You understand what I'm saying when I'm talking about planning, how it all comes together from taking your mindset from basic, just waking up and doing what you do to a battle ready, I'm prepared mindset. So planning is so important that it shifts and changes our life. And I've used several examples all around the world like a black evangelist, okay? From my wife to some other stuff that I don't remember right now because it's been a lot. All we've been talking about is plan. How do you plan to get anywhere? If you running around going everywhere with everybody, but you don't sit down and take the time to just write out something as basic as, I'm going to bed, I'll cut you some slack. I'm going to bed at... If you got kids at home for real, that go to bed at like 9, they under 15, they 12 and nothing, and they going to bed like 9 or 10 o'clock, you should be like, I'm going to bed 11, an hour after them. And now I'm getting up at, I don't know, maybe 6, maybe 5. Because now I got to get up and I got to prepare myself for my day. I got to have my meditation time. You can start your plan right there. You can say my husband leave, my wife leave at 8. I'm waking up at 7 to help them prepare their lunch, whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can start your plan right there. Something happens every day in your day. Write that down tonight. What's going to happen tomorrow? You know you go to church at 11. You know you're going to watch Kurt Franklin, Eric Thomas, T.D. Jakes at 10 on YouTube. Wake up at 7, 8. Walk around the house, work out, or do your hour of Facebook. Whatever you do, write that down. 2 hours Facebook. Write that down. I take midnight to bed and 6 a.m. wake up. See? There you go. That's the start of a plan. It's 24 hours in a day, 86,400 seconds in a day. If he go to bed at midnight and he wake up at 6, that means he got 18 hours left in the day to plan for. Now all you have to do with him knowing what time I want to go to bed and what time I want to wake up, you take those 18 hours and you battle plan for it. You take your mindset from basically just waking up and running around like a robot, ping, 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 so you set a battle plan for yourself. A battle ready mindset. What does that mean? I'm prepared to take charge of my life. If something happens, I'll adjust. Instead of just basically running around and doing nothing. So now you have something like that. I go to bed at a certain time, I wake up at a certain time, and then I fill in the rest. That's how you plan to get somewhere. That's how you plan to do something in life. That's how you plan to move forward, where you stop just saying, this is what I want, but you have no idea how to get there because you won't sit down and take the time to start planning it out. BMR, BRM, battle ready mindset. See, I ain't planning to say it, so I said it wrong.
And you don't have to know all of the steps in the plan.
Oh,
you
please.
just have to get started.
Hey,
And
you got the
can
next 10
build
minutes.
it over time. See, don't do that.
Basically, what I'm saying is,
let me just say what I got, okay?
I didn't know, because see, sometimes I'll be feeling like I'm just taking over. You supposed to be host, co-host. I'll be wanting to let you make sure you get your stuff.
You know how this work. I come in with a little sprinkle and then you take it from there.
Cool, got it.
When it's my time to take over the show, you will know.
Now we know. Now I know. If you don't know, now you know, baby. But no, seriously, y'all. How do you expect to get anywhere if you run around everywhere with everybody, but you haven't made a plan to get to where you say you want to be in life? I wanted to be here, not in this apartment. I'm grateful for it. I'm always talking junk about it because that's what I do. God, you know, you said abundance. I like this. This is nice, but this ain't abundance. I seen people who lived on the top of the hill with moats and stuff. So I got plans, big plans, y'all. Kevin Smith, those aren't the lyrics. Those aren't the lyrics to what, Kevin?
What song was you singing? If you don't know, now you know.
Baby, it is. What?
That's the chorus, ain't
That's
it?
the chorus. Come on, Little Smith. That's Little Smith from the 141. What? You made me lose my train of thought. See, I'm always on the deep, like, what do you say? What? Anyhow. You never
plan.
You never plan for people to buffet your flesh. You know. No, seriously, guys. Seriously. Planning is so important. Political planning. Guys, and you know, we plan when we're younger. Like, we talk that junk in front of our friends, but show love, just ignore me.
Saw you on live and just wanted to say hi and show love.
Hey, Kev, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I know you always giving me a hard time. I like you, though. You've always been a good guy, man. I will never ignore you. I'll acknowledge you, man, and have fun with it. But I appreciate it, man. I hope life is going well for you. It's been a while since I seen you or we talked, but thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. If I didn't tell y'all earlier, make sure you share this video. And if you haven't shared it, share the last 8 minutes, 7 minutes, and some seconds before I go or not. Just share it anyhow. And if not, share it for later for your friends. But please, 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 I need you today. This is my challenge for you today. Because all we've been talking about is plans, and I've been asking you how you plan to get anywhere when you run around everywhere. You ain't got no plans, but I ain't told you how to make no plans, how to get no plans. I've been swinging this notebook around and everything. When I was in the military, if you got caught without a notebook and a pen, you was in trouble. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I know that's old-fashioned because we got our phones, but some of y'all need to carry a notebook and a pen. For the simple fact that most of y'all don't know the functions on your phone. You ain't even planning to learn your phone. You just planning on getting a new phone because it got a new camera. I'm just being real. I don't mean it real to me. How many of y'all really know y'all phone? Like, you got a new phone and plan to sit down, read the manual, learn it, and really what it do, what the quirks are. Nah, Jack. They sold it to you and planned on you coming to get it because they gave you a discount and told you it was good.
You like, I can talk and text.
Absolutely. So I'm just saying, you have to start making plans for your life. I still use the same paper and space pen. Absolutely, Jack. I still chase people down for a pen that I got from the bank. Look, my pens say buddy to buddy. When I was volunteering for a veteran service in Michigan, I got about 50 of them. And anytime I let somebody hold one, I plan on getting it back. So look, how you get there, y'all? It's something as simple as just really taking out a pen and a paper, a napkin, You know some things that you have to do tomorrow. Some of us know we going to church. Some of us know we going to watch it online. Some of us know we got to do laundry. Some of us know we going to make beef stew, pot roast, teriyaki chicken. Some of us know what's going to be for dinner tomorrow. Some of us know it's certain things we have to get done. My advice to you would be just write it down. Plan to get it done, and as you get it done, check it off your list and watch the euphoria you feel. Watch the joy you feel of knowing that you planned something and then you seen it through. Not just you can brag about, oh, I went to work on time, I did that. Yeah, you did that because you ain't want to get fired. Somebody told you what time to be there. If you could just run free on your own time, where you're responsible for your own life and your own money, and your boss wasn't cutting you the check, I know we'd be like, I'm sweet because I go to work on time, but I'm talking about planning to be successful in your life like they had to do back in the day. Set it up, trust God, trust my beliefs, my faith, and make it happen. And we still here today. You plan sometimes what you gonna wear tomorrow. I'm gonna be killing them at work tomorrow. Ooh, they ain't gonna like me. I'm gonna put the plaid and the stripes and the bow ties, or some of them just throwing their flannels and their boots. Whatever your choice may be, but a lot of times we plan for that. I'm gonna get my hair done this way, so when I go out, you plan to get it looking good. Black women, don't be mad. Throw your stones at me. It's the truth. Black guys, you get your hair cut to look good for one night. That's the plan. I'm gonna be killing them for tonight. But you don't plan on how to keep it up, how to take care of it, any of those things. And then you mad when somebody touch it because you don't know how to do nothing with it. You just went with somebody else playing, oh, girl, this is going to be good for you. This job going to be great. It's going to be everything you need. And now you done spent half of your life with somebody else's plan for your life. No. Sit down. Write it down. Take out your iPhone or your Android. Open up your Google Calendar or your iPhone calendar. Hit the little button that's go ding. Give you a reminder. Type your plan in there. We always got our phone. You don't plan on leaving the house if you don't got that phone. You a burn down quickie mark. You don't got that phone.
Get halfway to work and turn around, go
Listen
back.
to me.
I've done it.
Listen to me. You know you on your last, as they said in school, you on your last demerit. You on your last tardy. You about to get fired. You going home for that phone though. So put your plan in your phone and plan on. All you gotta do, write down on this paper. When you wake up, put this by your bed and write on this paper. Grab my phone. You don't even have to write that because you know to grab it. And then the next thing you need to write, my plan for today is in my phone. Follow the plan. Follow the plan to get to the life that you say you want to live. And when God adjusts your plan, when God knock you off your donkey like he did Saul and changed his name to Paul, when God knock you off your high horse, Ethan, and show you not the ladies' man, you don't have a plan, you don't have it all together. You don't have it all together. When God knock you off your high horse and adjust your plan in life, then you sit down and you learn the plan that he has for your life. Let him reveal it to you, the revelation. And then you can go back and give him a plan because you've been hearing this word and know what he got. Give him what you have, and then you start to knock that out and you follow it. Whether you write it down, whether you type it down. If you don't start to plan down your life basically is going to become the life that everybody else wants you to have. Not that God wants you to have, because God said, I came to give you life more abundantly. Your boss came to give you your life at $20 an hour and tell you that's what your worth is. Show up on time. If you good, I'll give you overtime, extra time. But God gave you all the time to plan for your life, the life that you say you want. We all got 86,400 seconds, which translates to 24 hours or 1,400 or 800 and something minutes. You have all that to plan to get your life to a better version of your life, to help your child go further in life, to explore a life that you probably could never imagine. All based off the plans that you set and you showed them how to do it. What you got? This is one of those times where I feel like I'm
I
talking too much.
I approve your
I'm
message.
telling people that. Cause
I approve his message.
She like, you know what? I got planned on getting out. It's 8 o'clock. Babe, you free to go. It's 8 o'clock. You got 1 hour. I'm going to say it. I ain't putting her on blast. I'm just being funny because my babe let me know off jump. Nah, Jack. You planned on having one car. You said we could figure it out and it'll work out.
The car
When
all
you
day.
had the car all day. I plan to go to Walgreens. I got $10 free. Please follow my wife at First Class Living on IG. If you want to say, listen to me. I ain't playing with y'all. This is a plan for you. Check out my page. I'm about to start selling bundles, okay? 10 for 25. 10 for 25. 10. Everything is $2 and $3. 10 for 20. I got it all. I got Pantene. I got oil of Olay. I got it. Don't worry about that. Text me later, okay? So, anyhow, my wife got plans to get out of here and do her thing. I need y'all to set some plans for your life so God can take you where he wants you to go in life. If you don't plan anything else, plan to spend some time with a power that's greater than yourself. He who lives in me is greater than he who lives in the world. Start talking to who lives inside of you about the plans that they have for your life, what they want you to do in life, and how you'll bless others in their life if you set the plan. A man, a woman, they don't say that in the Bible, they say man, but I'm going to say woman because we have made male and female. A man plans his way, but the Lord orders his steps. Set the plan for God. Let him reveal it to you by spending time with him and let him order your steps, man. I got to let y'all go because my wife got to go and I got to walk her to the car. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. I love you. Peace. Happy Saturday. Express yourself. I'm out. Peace. I don't know what you surprised from. What you surprised from.